Today is March 16, 2025, and I turned 24 years old today. As a result, I actually created a set of 24 goals for 24 years. I did a video similar to this 2 years ago with my 22 goals for 22 years, and thanks to that is what made me start YouTubing and wanting to document my life and sharing it to the world, I guess. Thanks to that video and pushing myself to do what's uncomfortable and try something new, I've been able to have a really eventful last 2 years of my life. And in keeping with tradition, I've created a new list. So by the time I turn 25, I have to have completed these 24 goals. And I'm pretty excited. These are very challenging and are going to be a true test. So I'm looking forward to experiencing this and sharing it with you guys. Thanks for allowing me to bring some form of purpose to my life, and that purpose is to create the best version of myself. These 24 goals, while they might be small, add up, and I'm pretty excited to see who the person I am at the end of it. Thanks for tuning in. I guess these are the goals now.
Okay, so I don't know if I should just write these down. Here's a glimpse. Here's exactly what it is. I'll probably put a screenshot of this up. The goals aren't too crazy. They're all attainable. They're all realistic. They're all fun. So, like I said, some of these I already started working on. So I guess I got a little bit of a jump start. Don't hate me on that. I knew some of these goals starting the year, and I figured why wait till my birthday to get them done. Excuse me for being a little excited. All right, number 1, move into my own space. Believe it or not, that's what I'm here. I'm in my own space right now. So this one's already completed, but you know, I'm still making my place. I'm making it a home. So this goal is never ending, and I can't wait to see at the end of the year what my home looks like. So number 2, find a new career. This one's a little difficult, but it's attainable. So we'll see. Even if it's in my same company as of right now, I just want to excel in my career. Number 3, film an interview with my parents. I have yet to do this. It's actually something that looms over my head. I want to get that done. Number 4, learn to dance salsa. I am already working on this one. This one is a lot of fun. I go on sometimes Mondays, but mainly Thursdays, one time a week, and I actually know how to dance, like at least the very basic steps. And I don't know, there's a possibility that I sign up for a competition just to see where I would be. It's honestly very scary. I have no idea. I'm not at a level where I could ever compete in salsa, or at least not right now. So the fact that I might sign up for something that I don't even think I could do, just chase the uncomfortable, because sometimes that's the way to go. And you never know what might happen. All right, number 5, read at least 1 book per month. We're in the month of March right now. We actually have done this so far. I'm almost done with my 3rd book. I knew I had to start this at the beginning of the year, so this was, excuse me, once again I got a little excited, but I haven't read books at all. I read 1 book, which was Tuesdays with Maury last year, and it sparked my liking for reading, and now we're doing it. 1 book a month. It sounds so difficult in the grand scheme of things, but it's not. And I'm loving reading so much. It's giving me a new vocabulary, it's new perspective, and there is always a lesson there's always a moral to a story, and I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are watching book review. Book review is actually a lot of fun to record. Number 6, hike a summit of a mountain. This one, not difficult, honestly, possible, very possible. It's very open-ended, so the size of the mountain doesn't really matter, but it has to be a mountain, and we have to summit it. So at the highest point of elevation. That's the goal, and we have a year to do that. Number 7, play a pickleball tournament. I started playing pickleball this year because my roommate plays pickleball, and he is pretty good. I want to be better. I hope we both sign up for a tournament, and honestly, I hope we win. I know there's like sometimes cash prizes, and this is similar to the salsa thing that it makes me uncomfortable. I've never competed for anything. It's just very eye-opening, and it's very different. And honestly, I imagine training for a tournament, even though it's just fun, there is some level of competition that's great to have, and it's very challenging. So I look forward to that. I will play a tournament. Winning is another thing, but eventually we'll get there. Number 8, create a painting and hang it up. My current apartment needs a little more color, so I'm gonna spend one night just painting. Maybe paint a little canvas, have some people over, have a little painting with a twist, and I'm sure it'll be a great time. Number 9, we're going to Japan. Last year, I went to a lot of countries. Some might say too many.
I disagree. Now, this year, I don't have any specific travel plans. I actually kind of want to enjoy rent. So I'm focusing on one big trip, and it's Japan. I want to do at least 2 to 3 weeks there, and I know it'll change my life. I've seen South America, I've seen Europe. I want to go to Asia and experience what that's like. I think Japan is the best. I've seen so much and I've heard so much. I have a friend there right now. They tell me that it's great. I want to experience what that is because some part of me knows that it should be in Japan. All right, number 10. This is very open-ended, but very important to write down. Prioritize my own happiness. I know that's something that everyone should live by. However, we typically don't. More often than not, we're selfless human beings. And very rarely do we get to be selfish. And selfish, although it's a bad word or sounds negatively, it's important to focus on yourself. It's important to make sure that you're doing everything that you want and be happy. Prioritize your happiness. I'm going to prioritize mine. And I have to make sure I write it down because it's something that I have to live this year by. Because I feel like if I create these boundaries and responsibilities to focus and not only want my own happiness, but push away anything that doesn't provide me that. It's important for me to write it down so that I remember that that is one of my goals for this year, to learn to live knowing that I'm doing everything in my possibility to make myself happy.
Doing a little bit of a setting change. We're gonna move on to the next row of 10, and that is number 11. One. Find religion. This seems pretty important to me. I wanna make sure that I am following my Catholic beliefs or figuring out what religion is and questioning what I have to and figuring out what I don't. So I think religion is pretty important. I'm gonna figure it out this year. I'm gonna find it for myself. Number 1, 2, 12. Learn a new form of transportation. This one's a little funny. I did this one before and I tried learning skateboarding. It didn't go out too well, but I tried and I know how to skateboard. Just don't do it. But I wanna learn a new form of transportation. I still really want a motorcycle. Like it's calling my name. Okay, yeah. I think having a motorcycle would be sick. Other options that I put, which sound crazy, I want to learn how to sail, or fly a plane, or fly a helicopter, or drive a race car. Like, it can be anything as long as it's another form of transportation. You got 1, 3, number 13. Run a 7-minute mile. This one's obtainable. I think so. The fastest I've done is 8 minutes, and it wasn't even like a full 8 minutes. It's probably like 8:30. So I still have a long ways to go, but I definitely think it's possible. 1 7-minute mile. Like I don't need to do it consistently, but 1 7-minute mile. All right, number 14. Study and learn the stars. This one's pretty cool because astrology is real. Even though I sometimes don't want to believe in it, I believe in it. Angel numbers, whatever, however you want to say it. All these things exist. All right, and it would be pretty cool to know exactly what they're about. It'd be really nice to know exactly what the stars are saying. If today's gonna be a good day or bad day, or if I can align myself better. Learning stars is pretty important. Power of the mystical. Number 15, go on a medicinal trip. I think that's self-explanatory. 16, get healthy, shredded. I'm not unhealthy right now, but I definitely think I could be way more. Number 17, this one's a more creative one, and I think I'm gonna leave this up to interpretation. I have some friends that could help. Number 17, I'm going to create a short film. For this, I need to figure out a script, I need to figure out videography, pretty much everything. But I just need to create a short film, ideally with some context to it or a storyline. I don't want to just be like moving pictures. I've done a small short film in the past, which is just like start your day. I want a short film with acting. I think I could get that done. Number 18, this one's a big one for me. Number 18, as you can probably tell, the goals that I wrote down started with immediacy. On the first day of the year, I probably wrote down the ones I really cared about, and then I knew I had to get to eventually 24 goals. So little by little, I would write down what something else came to mind, and it would be the best thing that for the past 2 months, some little thing that I started to like or enjoyed or brought me joy. I was like, you know what? I want to be part of that. I want to do something like that. So stand-up comedy, number 18. I will perform by the end of this year a 5-minute stand-up routine. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't have stage fright necessarily, but 5 minutes is 5 minutes to try to make people laugh. The one thing I don't want to do is bomb, but sometimes I think like, what would I do if I just wanted to be happy? I'd be a comedian. I would just want to make people laugh all the time. And I think having that as a goal for the year, having that set in mind is the way to go. So I will be performing a 5-minute stand-up comedy. And whenever that happens, I expect everyone to show up. It's probably gonna be like an open mic or something. Number 19, spend time with my family and cherish the moments. This is very open-ended. I do this anyways, but sometimes it's better to write it down, to remember, live in the moment.
You know, you don't have to go to that next thing. Spend a little more extra time with your parents. Spend a little more extra time with your siblings, cousins, nephews, nieces, everyone. It's nice to slow down sometimes and just enjoy the extra few minutes that you get with your family. Number 20, this is upside down. Catch a huge fish. For me, huge fish equates to over 5 pounds. Now, a 5-pound fish is probably like this big. This thing is gonna change my life. I actually almost caught one yesterday, but number 21, get into jiu-jitsu again. I really enjoy jiu-jitsu. I just need to find a place that I feel aligned with the people in the gym. Number 22, this year, we will reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. No way we don't. At the moment, I believe we're at 51. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I hope this motivates you to create your own content and just keep journaling, video diarying, whatever you want to call it. It'll be really cool one day to look back with your family and be like, look what I used to do when I was 24, 25 years old. I used to sit around in the pool and talk to a mic and make people think I'm crazy. It's cool to try. It's cool to try a lot. By this year, at the end of the year, we have to have, at the very least, 100 subscribers. 23, find a new dream car and make it mine. This one is a little difficult. I already have my dream car. I drive a Ford Bronco and it's my dream car. Sometimes it's time to try something new. So there's a big chance that by the end of the year, I don't have my Bronco anymore. I hope that it's a good transition and I hope I find something that makes me happy. So I want to find a new dream car and make it mine. Number 24, this one, I'm actually wearing a shirt that's associated with it, but I want to become a volunteer firefighter. I think it's very honorable to help you back your community. I want to do something that I feel I'd be useful in. I think it's a great way that you could always help community, especially knowing that firefighters are short-staffed often. So yeah, I'm gonna hope for the best and yeah, maybe I'll become a volunteer firefighter. Not maybe, I will become a volunteer firefighter. I just need to find the place. All right, that is my 24 goals for 24 years. So happy birthday to me. I will be making videos for every single one of these goals. I can already tell there's gonna be some really fun ones like the salsa one, especially if I end up joining a competition. If I decide to be a volunteer firefighter, maybe making a video about what academy looks like. Or if I learn a new form of transportation and I start taking plane lessons. The world is limitless and endless, and I really appreciate every single day that I choose to have free will. I'm very thankful for my family, my friends, everyone that pushes me to continue to be myself. And I truly think that sometimes voicing the way I think is the best way to stay authentic and be me. So thank you for this opportunity, even though we're 50 right now, soon we'll be 100, maybe 1,000, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully with 24 videos made for all of these goals. So thanks so much. I'm gonna jump in this pool now, celebrate my birthday, but thanks for joining. All right, thanks for joining.